the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson. It'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Looking at Denver, a crucial road win for them in Game 5. Now on their home floor, and this home crowd ready to will them to another victory. So they'll be looking to close things out here at home. Won't be easy for them, obviously. Kenny, what mentality do they need to have to finish the series tonight?
Well, the first thing, Ernie, you got to play with confidence. You have to play with a sense of urgency. Then you can feed off the crowd if you do that. But most importantly, to set the tone early. Do not allow them to get any.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Denver Nuggets. Taking a look at Denver with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and come.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Technically not a do-or-die situation. They got to treat it that way. I mean, because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Freak, he's in at point guard, and it's Alexander in at the 4. Now here's Freak. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Moutier with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Hood. Puts it up from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Freak.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And so it's New Orleans with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Carney, the pass to Hood. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Hood's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Pass to Nixon. Here's Bernard. And the shot falls short this time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Moutier. A beautiful reverse layup. Moutier's got his first points of the game.
He didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Lets it go from the wing. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. The shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Shoots from the baseline. Good D by Bell. Denver leading by 3. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got his second basket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Hood hits the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
They set the pick. Feeds it to Freak. Here's Bernard. The three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Carney, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, it's when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
The Nuggets leading by 5. The feed now to Moutier. He kicks it to Hood. They double him with Freak. Passes it to Carney. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Freak. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Bell's shot is good.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bell is out there with Moutier, and it's Rivers, and it's Carney in at the 3 side. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pelicans trailed by 19. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 31 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They set the pick. And the pass to Alexander. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Moutier. 12 points for him. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Freak with it. Now defended by Moutier. Freak passes to Nixon. Inside. Freak. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets leading by 21. Shot from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 14 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Freak. Here's Alexander. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
He feeds it to Freak. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
No good from Carney. Shooting 40%. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Freak kicks to Alexander. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The dish now to Freak. Buries the long-range jumper. Freak's got 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kershaw, the 10-footer finds the target. And there before you is the list of the teams that led the NBA in steals per game during the regular year. Second, the Pelicans.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure.
For New Orleans, 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Here's Carney, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And so he hits both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. That's good. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Freak with it. 7 points in the game. Bernard, defended by Bell. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That is good. And Denver has possession. Tipped away. And stolen by Freak. Whoa!
Goodness.
Woo. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Here's Alexander. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Hamlin. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
They double him with Freak. Here's Haley. No luck. And New Orleans will come the other way. Now, Freak. He's got 9. It's stolen by Bell. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And he gets it to go. 12 points for him.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Freak. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Alexander. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 20. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Here's Bernard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the... That'll do it for the first half.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Okay, I don't want to see anyone hanging their heads. Too late for that. We've got to talk about what needs to be done differently if we're going to stay alive in this series. We've got to keep a much tighter handle on the basketball. That part's obvious. I don't want to go over how many possessions we wasted with dumb turnovers in that half. Now, that wasn't our only issue for sure. In general, we have to be more connected as a unit, not 5 individuals, no matter which 5 of you is out there. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep things moderate next half. Turning this game into a track meet might hurt us more than it will help us. Gut check time, fellas. I'm not ready to go home yet, and I know you're not either. How about we go out there, dominate this half, and live to fight on?
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Emmanuel Mudiay.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Freak, he's in at the point, and it's Bernard in at the 2. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got the first basket of the second half here for New Orleans. The Nuggets leading by 13. And here's Mudiay. Kicks it to Bell. There's the triple. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Carney dishes to Mudiay. But they'll get another chance. Here's Bell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Freak kicks to Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Good. 16 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Freak kicks to Alexander. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pelicans trail by 13. They set the screen. Here's Hamlin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 10.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
No good from Bell. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Freak kicks to Alexander. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
During the regular season, the 2K leaderboard shows us the NBA's best three-point shooters. Freak number 1. The Pelicans making a switch here. Freak's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Alexander loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Denver leading by 13. Here's Mudiay. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Alexander. Denver grabs the miss. Rivers has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Moutier. 18 points for him. Now here's Freak. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the screen. And Bell kicks to Moutier. And again, Denver no good.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
That one bounces around and comes back out.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
They double in with Freak. Rivers passes to Moutier. And another miss by Denver.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Thomas a screen. Freak dishes to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
And checking out the game for Freak. He has 9 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Passes it to Graves. They double in with Freak. Now here's Rivers, guarded closely. Stolen by Jamison. Dishes it to Freak from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Anderson outside. Here's Haley. And it's good off the back.